and I've got 6 months left of my PhD, so yay! PhD. Potential? Hopes? Dreams? Yes, that was me 4 years ago before I started my PhD. I'm sure you'll all agree. Is anyone who's doing a PhD or got a PhD who can agree? Now it's more like persistent heavy drinker, Prozac handouts desired, procrastinating hours daily. 4 years ago, when I moved to Newcastle, I decided that I would stay in a hotel first for 2 weeks and then find the right location, the right place to stay. And I asked a girl in my office where I should stay. She told me to avoid biker and to avoid walker, so I decided to take her advice. That was fantastic advice. She said you could possibly stay in Jesmond if you've got a high budget, if you're posh or if you're stuck up. So I started looking on the internet and I found absolutely loads of places, loads of potential places. And the second day, there was 3 PhD students and 1 postdoc in the office at the time. And when I was looking, there was a really long list, and they pointed to one of the places and said, don't go there, just don't. Okay, why? High-rise flats, PhD students, don't do it. Oh, okay. The second PhD student pointed to another one. He said, yeah, avoid that one, just don't do it. Oh, okay, why? Balconies, PhD, not great idea, not really good, no, avoid it. Oh, okay, and then the postdoc, I don't know whether he was just taking the piss, but then he asked whether the flat that I was going to rent had a gas fire or an electric cooker. So I'm not sure whether he was just taking the piss, but anyway, I'm here, thank God, yeah, I'm here. I've lost a few friends, well, I haven't got any friends anymore. I've gained a few pounds, well, I've put on a few stone, never mind. But I'm here nonetheless, that's fantastic. But my mum didn't want me to do a PhD, she wanted me to be a vet. Don't mean a vet as in called a vet, I mean a vet as in the profession a vet. Because she wanted to avoid high vet bills. We've got 2 dogs at home. We've got little Millie Moo and Teddy Bear, and they're fantastic. But Millie, she's got her ulcer in her eye. Teddy, he's doing really well, he's really healthy. But my mum should really tell him to stop playing tug of war with my dad's boxers when he's on the toilet. It's not great, it's not great. But anyway, they're fantastic to come home to dogs. I think that's what gets me over the stress of a PhD. It's really nice to come home and relax. It's really nice. Well, one of the things that I think is the most favourite thing about having dogs, and I'm sure you'll all agree, when you've had a bad day, you're in the lab, you know, experiment after experiment's gone wrong. In fact, I had a bad day the other day because I was wearing these clothes, exactly the same, and this is just to keep warm in the lab. That's the only real use of it. There's nothing else. It's quite cold. Put your lab coat on, it keeps you nice and warm. These though, these protect your eyes. These are really good. Only thing is though, when I've got these on, I feel like I'm on holiday in the sunglasses and I can stare at anyone, like look them up and down. Ooh, nice. And they don't think that I'm looking when actually they can see my eyes. And I was doing it in the lab the other day. This girl, she had white trainers on and they were caked in mud, and I couldn't believe that she'd come into the lab with them on caked in mud. So I was staring at them for about 2 minutes thinking, oh my God, how can you do that, come into the lab with white trainers caked in mud? Until I had to look away and think, oh, she can actually see me staring at her for 2 minutes. She can see me staring at her shoes. So, but anyway, came home to my dogs, bless them. And the best thing about having dogs, I must say, is that when you take them a walk, and it's really cold. In fact, I think I remember last March it was snowing, and I took my dogs for a walk, and you know, you have to pick the poo up. So when little Teddy Bear and Millie Moose had a poo, you have to pick it up, put it in a doggy bag, tie it really tight, and then put them in your pockets as hand warmers. You should try it, honestly, it's lovely. So, anyway, I'm really proud to be here tonight, and I'm very happy with my job, and I process sputum samples that I collect from cystic fibrosis patients. So I go to the lab and I collect a sputum sample, get them to cough up anything from the lungs, get them to spit it into a tube, and then I take that to the lab and then process it. And I analyse it for biomarkers of reflux. So I take it to the lab, and it's quite a sticky sample, quite difficult to handle. So I have to get some tweezers and move it around the Petri dish, pick it up a few times. And the only limitation of that method, I would say, is that I can't really ever enjoy my mum's rice pudding the same way again. So tomorrow morning when you're having your porridge for your breakfast, please think of me tonight. So thank you very much. It's been wonderful. Thank you.